Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Hey people, how are you guys? Happy Sunday, happy sexy Sundays over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. How are you guys doing? Again, as usual, I am so happy to be able to help you guys get your week started. I have had a very amazing weekend, very restful, spent a lot of quality family time, which was much needed. So I hope you guys are having an amazing ending of your weekend. I know a lot of you guys are watching the game. I don't know how the Redskins are doing. I know Dallas is about to play at 8:30. I don't know which team I'm going to root for. I'm just going to say Seattle. I'm going to root for them. That's about it on that. Again, I want to thank everybody for supporting me, for tuning in. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Mr. Miles Rawls over there at the Goodman League, as well as Captivate Marketing Solutions. Thank you guys so much for all of the support that you're giving me. Please continue to follow me on all of my social media outlets. On Facebook, I am Bridget UStyle Mag Davis. On Instagram and on Twitter, I'm UStyle Magazine. And also make sure that you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is also UStyle Magazine. There you'll be able to find all of my previously recorded broadcasts so you guys can kind of catch up on some of my shows. I'm looking forward to the new year. I hope you guys are. Got some amazing things lined up, so I am definitely looking forward to closing out this year and bringing on a brand new year. So I hope you guys too are as well. I have an amazing guest with me tonight. We're going to be chilling and we're going to be sipping and having some great conversation, some girl chit chat. So you guys make sure that you don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a quick break so she can get up here and get herself all situated and stuff. And I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in 2 shakes.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen Vision. Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision. Listen vision.
Hey y'all, what's up? We are back over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. I'm sitting here with the lovely and talented Miss Dana Hicks. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good, Bridget. I'm good. Happy to be here. I'm happy to talk. I'm happy to have this candid conversation we're getting ready to have. I truly, truly am. It feels funny sitting on the opposite side getting interviewed.
I know, right?
I'm used to interviewing people, so it feels kind of funny. I'm like, okay, what do I say? I'm going to follow your lead, baby. This is your show. I'm riding with you.
You are crazy. You're crazy. So thank you for joining me. It was definitely very much needed, and I've been looking forward to this.
Me too.
Definitely. So first of all, let's talk about, because you are an entity to yourself, first of all. So let's talk about everything that you have going on. I know you did the toy drive yesterday, and you got
I did that.
Is it a talk show? You got...
Oh, okay. Damn, Bridget, where do I start? Okay, so
I know, right?
Okay, so yesterday we did a toy drive with Victor Terry. That was a phenomenal event. Mitch, Jadino, they were there doing their thing as usual. DJ Chalant from 95, rewind, from WPGC was there.
Right.
And it was really good. It felt good to host an event like that because it made me so happy seeing all of the kids happy. The kids were running around. They were having fun, and I'm hype. I'm hype anyway. So, you know, I love the kids. I don't have any, but I love them. So I had a good time. The kids were really happy. All of the kids got gifts. It was food. It was a moon bounce. Santa Claus was there. So it was a phenomenal event.
Awesome.
It was great. I swear, I mean, I do a lot. And this might sound crazy. I don't even really want to talk about myself right now.
Right.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I get my thrills off of helping other people.
Right.
And it's funny, and this might sound crazy to some people, but I feel like as long as I'm helping people, I'm going to keep getting blessed. So my blessings are going to come to life because God is working behind the scenes for me.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel like it's my duty to help and assist people whenever I can. So I love what I do. I love lending a hand. I love working hard. I love getting money. Don't get me wrong. My free days, I got to be honest. If it's for charity, Bridget, I'll do it. I'll do whatever you need me to do. But if it's me really putting my time, hard work, and energy in it, you have to pay me. I've done my free days. I've done a whole lot of stuff for free when I started to brand myself. So I feel like I'm at the point now, no, you know my worth. The days are done with me helping you get money, but you don't want to pay me to get money.
Right.
I think I walk what I talk, so now it's time to make money. You know, a lot of people say it's not about the money. It's not all about the money, but when you're an entrepreneur, it is about the money. Anybody that says that is a liar.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, I mean, I'll just say I do a lot. People can follow me on IG. I'm only Dana Dane on IG. Dana spelled Dayne, and Dana Dane on Facebook. And I mean, I just do a lot. I guess I just want to come here and talk about what we want to talk about, Bridget.
That's right. But I wanted everyone to get a feel,
and I appreciate that,
and understand. You know exactly what you know what you do. And, and
I appreciate that.
Exactly. To just kind of get abreast.
Right.
Of what's going on.
Okay, I'll just sum it up. I'm an actress. I'm a playwright. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a talk show host, radio show host.
Right.
I have something in the works right now with BET. I can't talk about that. I have something in the works with Mitch Credo in television. I can't talk about that. I have something in the works with a show coming out called NTIC with Benita Parker, Lorraine Avant, Nikki Nicole, and Mia Campbell.
I think that's awesome. Well, I can tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Thank
so
you.
I'll make sure I keep my eyes open for that now.
Thank you.
You know what I want to, because you
know what? I can't forget. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're fine.
And an upcoming TV show called Loyal and Trust with Gil Nelson. And Anthony Commodore is the producer of NTIC. I had to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Anthony Commodore.
Yeah. And my stage play, a woman's love. I actually have Whitman Walker Health Clinic has come on board as my first community partner, and I have some big name sponsors coming on, and my stage play is going on a national tour. And just let me say, it's been full of trials and tribulations for the last 5 years, but finally, like I said, God's blessing me in the back, so I'm gonna keep doing me and blessing other people because God got me.
Awesome. That's very good. And yeah, you'll definitely be blessed for that.
Yeah, that's
you
how I
will.
feel.
So with everything that you have going on, my question is how hard is it for you to keep your circle clean?
How hard is it to keep my circle clean?
Yes.
My circle is small. My circle, when I say my circle is small, my circle is very small. You might see me out in pictures because I'm at events all the time. So you're going to see me in pictures with people. But you're not going to see me sitting down eating dinner, hanging out, going shopping. You're only going to see me doing that with a handful of people.
Right.
And to be honest, the only people that I really do that with is Benita Parker, Kenyatta Allen, Malika Hayward, my mom. I hope I'm not missing anybody, but I'm just thinking of the people I'm with on a regular basis. Not saying that I don't have people I love, but those are the people that I'm with when you say circle, like on a regular basis.
Right,
I have plenty of people in my life that I roll with, and I know they're there for me. But as far as my circle, the people that are with me on a regular basis, that I know are down with me, my circle's very small. But I know a lot of people.
Exactly.
I'll put it like that.
Exactly. Now, I know that you and I, we talked earlier, and there was an incident that took place on social media that really bothered you.
This morning.
Yes, exactly. It really bothered you. And can you just kind of explain to my audience, just without mentioning names,
Right.
just what bothered you about what you saw?
It bothered me because I woke up on a Sunday morning, and the first thing I saw on my timeline was a picture of a young lady who was dressed kind of wild and crazy. But once the other young lady put her picture on Facebook, everybody was just cutting her up.
Right.
I mean, they were just degrading her, tearing her to shreds. So I'm laying there looking at the picture like, really? Like this, she went to a party last night. So in my mind, I'm saying, so this girl who posted this picture was in the club last night, took a picture of her, saved the picture, waited until this morning and thought to herself, I'm going to humiliate this girl who I saw in the party because I didn't like the way she was dressed.
Right.
Posted her picture on Facebook, and all the clowns jumped on board because, Facebook, once one clown gets on board, all the clowns jump on board.
It's like a bandwagon.
Yeah, so
I agree.
it was just so frustrating to me. And I was looking at it like, you got to be kidding. Like, some of these women that talk all of this, we need to unite, they do stuff like this. You got to make up your mind, like I told you, Bridget. Either you are for the people or you're not. 1 minute you can't be women empowerment, we need to unite, but the next week you're clowning and degrading other women with your friends. Make up your mind. Either you're going to be true to your people or you're not going to be true. There's too many people like playing both sides of the fence. Like, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to keep it all the way real. I was not always the woman I am today.
Right.
I used to be petty. I used to be immature. I can say that. I never claimed to be perfect.
Exactly.
But I thank God that I have elevated. Anybody that's in their 40s that are still thinking like they're in their 20s, they have a serious issue. And anybody that feels any greatness or joy from degrading somebody, taking a picture of them at the club, putting it up, knowing that people are going to just ridicule that person, they have an issue. They have an issue. So a lot of times, oftentimes, I feel like the people who are the aggressors and the ones that agitate and start stuff, they really messed up inside. They're the insecure ones. They're the ones with problems. Because that girl who put on that outfit, she was secure, honey, whether you thought so or not.
And that is true.
You see what I'm saying? She was secure.
I mean, I didn't see it, but from the way that you're describing it, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, she had to have a lot of confidence within herself.
It pissed me off because I'm going to be honest. It pissed me off because the person that put it up there, I've seen her talk about God on her page. I've seen her talk about what women need to do. I've seen her talk about hood rats and all of that. So you talk about all those people 1 week, but then you take a picture and you put it on Facebook for the whole world to ridicule that person.
Exactly.
You're really faking. Like, these people out here, a lot of them really are not walking what they talk.
Right.
They're not. And it's frustrating. I had to delete her. Normally, I don't delete people on a regular basis, but I'm like, I don't even want to look at stuff like this. And the girl's grandmother got on there. I'm like, he got Granny on here now. It's just too much. I just deleted her because it's pathetic to me, and I'm tired of seeing it.
Exactly. So let me ask you this. What made you I mean, because I know you said, once upon a time, you kind of had that same mentality.
I was a mess.
So what?
I was a mess, man. I was wild. I said anything out my mouth. I'm
Right.
still very straightforward,
Right,
but I had
right.
to realize once you're starting to elevate, some things you want to say you cannot say.
Right,
Point
right,
blank, period.
right,
I mean, you
right.
can be as real as you want. Just like, for example, when you go to a job, you're not going to tell your boss to kiss your ass. You might want to say it,
Right,
but you're not
right,
going to say it.
right.
When you're trying to elevate and you really are trying to change your path, you have to change who you are, but it starts mentally first.
Right.
So
Exactly.
once I started praying, I've been saying this. And y'all probably hear me say this all the time. Once I started praying, talking to God is when my life started to change. I'm not lying. I used to say I
Right.
didn't believe in God. When
Oh,
I started talking
wow.
about, I was like, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. It's not a God. Once
Right.
I started talking about God, Malika was one, and my girlfriend Nikki. They
Uh-huh.
were like, we're looking at your Facebook post. Like, what's going on? Like, you said God, but
You know
I
what?
mean
and that's
it.
funny
That's
that
when my
you
life
said
started to
that
change.
because I remember having a guy inbox me one day, and he said to me, "Is everything okay?" Because I hear you. Yeah, I see that you're talking about God a lot, and I thought that was really odd to get that message, because I'm sitting there and I'm reading his message, and I'm like, well, it comes a point. I mean, I'll be 48 next year.
girl, you look good.
Stop.
go ahead.
Okay,
You do.
anyway.
48,
but
honey. Mm.
I said, I'll be 48 next year. It's time for me to grow up.
And it's never too late.
Exactly. It's time for me to grow up.
It's never too late. Man, I'm
Exactly.
telling you, I thank God. Listen, I used to drink, I used to pop pills, I was crazy. Oh, I'm not ashamed to say it.
Oh,
I used to
no.
pop pills. Yeah,
Look, I'm
I
sitting
did.
here like,
Yeah. I don't care who's watching, I'm me. You
Right,
know what
that's
I mean?
right, that's
my mother
right,
knows,
that's
my
right.
father knows, my family, my friends. They didn't like it, but I did what I wanted to do.
Right.
And you know what I mean? I did. For recreation and fun, yeah, that was my
Exactly,
thing.
exactly.
So I was always a hustler and a go-getter, but it was like I wasn't for rules. I didn't care what anybody said. I didn't care what anybody thought, but it was in a negative way.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
you need to care to a certain extent.
Right, exactly.
So then I started to elevate and I started to mature and I started saying, you know what? I do care. I care about the people that care for me.
Right. And you know what? Because that was going to be my next question, because we're going to talk frankly, and, when I first saw Dana Dane, I honestly, I felt like, well, she seems very nice, but she seems like she only pushes those that are close to her.
That's what you got?
That's what I got when I first met you. Well, not when I first met you. When I first started reading your posts.
Got you.
That's what I gathered from
Right.
the posts.
Got you.
But then I got to know you, and you and I have had some personal conversations. And, honestly, I'm just like, you know what? She's all right. She's all right. So do you get that a lot? Do you get that a lot where people assume? And how do you handle that?
I used to, but I mean, now I know people assume, but I really don't care what people assume
Right.
anymore. I'm to that point, like, excuse me, I never really cared what people thought about me. I did
Right,
not. It's
right.
either you like me or not.
Right.
But I just got to the point where people can assume what they want. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care what people, you can assume all you want. I know what's going on with me.
Right.
I know what's going on with me. And people look at you and be like, oh, she acting different. No, I'm not acting different. I started to grow up. I started to
Exactly.
elevate. You're still
Thank
acting the
you.
same. So you stay over
Exactly.
there. If you can't
Exactly.
get that I'm starting to elevate, if you can't
Exactly.
get that I changed my life for the better, you stay over
Exactly.
there because you're not on my level now.
Exactly.
And yeah, I mean, you're not on my level. You down there, I'm
Exactly.
going up here. So I can't wait for you. And
That's
if you're
right.
mad at me because I praise God now, because I don't pop pills now, because I've changed my path, then I don't need you in my life.
That's right.
Because I'm
That's
going
right.
to the top regardless.
That's
If
right.
you're with me or I'm leaving you.
Exactly. That's right.
That's how I feel.
So what do you feel about women's empowerment? Do you feel like it's a
Girl,
I don't
am I
wanna
gonna
say
be
a joke? Do you feel like it's
I gotta think before I talk, because that's
Th-
what my
yeah, thank
mother
you for
told
talk-
me. She
that's
said,
right.
"And Malika, they always say you gotta think before you
that's
talk."
right.
Because I was just getting ready to start talking.
That's right.
Okay, ask me again.
What do you feel about women's empowerment? I read a post the other day on social media, obviously, and the post basically said, a lot of you women made a lot of money off of women's empowerment, but you don't really believe in what you're saying. How do you feel about women's
I
empowerment?
feel like women's empowerment. I'm going to speak on what I've seen. I feel like there are a lot of women that say they are for women empowering women, but I don't feel like there are a lot of women really living that lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. You're not truly for women empowering women if you're only empowering like you thought I was doing at first, just your clique.
Right.
If you're only going to events with the people that you hang with, you're not for the women, you're for your women.
Right.
If you're only supporting, if you're only sharing posts, if you're only uplifting the people around you, you're really not for women empowering women. Listen, Kenyatta just told me the other day, tons of people tell me this on a regular basis. What you do for people on your page, people get paid for that.
Yeah,
I don't get on
true.
Facebook and say, oh, let me go ahead and cite somebody up. Let me say some great things. I say what I feel, and I hope that somebody can get it.
Exactly.
I hope if one person gets it, I'm good. And thank the Lord people are getting it, because Brian and I lay in the bed sometime, and I just give him my phone, let him look at my inbox. It's men and women saying, thank you. Your post helped me today. Thank you. Your post made me keep going. Thank you. You motivate me. So I'm not getting paid for that. That's just me being me.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Exactly.
Now, do I like speaking? Yeah, I like speaking. My girl, Benita Parker, that's her thing.
Right.
That's her occupation.
Right.
That's what she's certified in. That's not me. When I'm talking and uplifting people, that's just me doing it.
Yeah,
and she even told me, girl, what you gonna do? You better write a book. You better do something. I'm gonna help you, because she sees it in me too. But
that's right.
And I thought about doing it. I'm just so focused on other things, and I think that part of me is truly just me being me. And if somebody gets it, if somebody takes something from it, then I'm glad.
Exactly.
But even with that, people ridicule you like, oh, she always, look, people hate positivity. If I was
know why? Because people always want to remember how you used to be.
Exactly.
They don't want to accept the fact that, yeah, I used to be there. But if you look at me real close, I'm not there anymore.
Exactly.
I'm not there anymore. So you're either going to deal with me where I'm at right now, or you're going to stay where you're at back then,
right?
And you're going to deal with my past. But right now, then, if that's how you feel about me from my past, then I don't need you in my present,
right? Exactly.
Because you're not recognizing where I'm at now,
right? And so you have to let people go sometime. And I think that's another petty mentality with a lot of women. Like, you don't have to beef. Just say, for example, you and I, we've been cool for years and years and years, and my path takes me over here, but your path takes you over there,
right?
I'm not going to be mad at you, talk about you, oh, Bridget doing this now when she not hanging with me. We all do our own thing. If it's meant for people to connect and unite, we will. But what women do, and it's sad because I'm talking about women my age. I'm not even talking about youngins, so it's pitiful because I'm talking about people
you're talking about
in our age bracket. Yeah,
exactly.
So people get to beefing and get mad because so-and-so hanging with this person. And so when I see that on Facebook, I'm like, you got to be kidding.
Exactly.
I couldn't imagine that at almost 45 years old, Bridget. That would drive me crazy. I look at Benita. Benita has her friends. Malika's my best friend on the planet. Malika got a bunch of friends. When she hang out with them, she don't ask me. Those her friends.
That's right. When y'all get together, y'all have y'all time.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
That's
she knows who she is.
Exactly.
She has friends that I don't even know. And she be like, I'm going with my girlfriend. I don't have to know Malika's friends. Malika got her life. We have our life together.
And you don't have to hear I don't like her.
Let me tell you.
I don't like her. So
and it's,
you don't have.
It's crazy.
Right.
And I know Malika's watching now, and I always say she's the mean one, right?
Right.
Because she is.
Well, every time I see Malika, she don't never notice me till I get right in her face, and I gotta say, Malika.
She the mean. Malika's the mean one. But I'm saying that to say, right now, there are people that Malika does not like, that I like.
Right.
And if we're out at a club, at a function, I'm going to hug that person, kiss that person, talk to that person, take selfies with that person. Malika going to stand over there because Malika does not mess with that person. But Malika's not going to roll her eyes and get on Facebook and say, oh, last night that bitch was with someone.
Exactly.
She's not going to do that. We're grown women.
Exactly.
And it's just ridiculous that women in their 40s are doing that. People have to let people be who they are. Exactly. If somebody's meant to be in your life, they're going to be there. You can't sweat it.
Exactly. That's right.
That's how I feel.
I agree. Well, let's take a quick break.
This is good. What is this?
This is my Prosecco. That's all I drink. So you can see. That's all I drink.
It's good. I don't really drink wine. Champagne, wine.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's wine, but it's a sparkling wine. Really, I love Prosecco.
I feel the sparkling, baby. It's good. Thank you.
So I don't know where my engineer went, but we're gonna keep rolling.
Yeah,
Whatever.
come
He can
on.
just stay out there. Don't worry about it.
We can talk about anything. We came on here to talk
right.
and chit chat. Let's
So
chat.
give us a minute, you guys. Let us kind of regroup. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. We'll be back in a second.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio. Listen Vision, Listen Vision. Listen Vision, Listen Vision.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Hey now, welcome back. Welcome back. I am sitting here with the lovely and outspoken and talented
Thank you, ma'am.
Miss Dana Hicks. She
Did I?
got a lot to talk about.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Over there and over there. Facebook
So,
Live.
we were talking off air about being put in positions where you have to choose between one friend or the other friend. Have you ever been put in that position, and how do you handle it?
I've never been put in that position because I think the people around me know better. Like,
Right.
I would never put my friend in that position. I would never do that. I mean, that's just I'm bigger. My mind is bigger than that. Like, if my friends didn't like somebody, if I didn't like somebody, I wouldn't expect them not to talk to people. Nowadays, people are really networking and getting together to make things happen. So I would not expect anybody in my circle to not deal with somebody that they might be able to elevate from because me and that person had a problem. That's just immature. But don't expect me to mess with them because you do.
Right.
But don't expect me
Right.
to be petty. I'm not going to do that. Just
Exactly.
go ahead. Like, really, a lot of people say, and you might have saw this on Facebook, people say that they are unbothered. But a lot of people say it, but they really are. Because let me tell you, like I said before, if you are truly unbothered by people, you don't acknowledge them. Let me say that again. If you're truly unbothered by people, you don't acknowledge them. They don't get on your nerves because you don't see them, you don't care.
And you know what? And I'm glad that you brought that up because I can be honest and I can be transparent. A lot of times I would say that, oh, well, I don't care. It doesn't even matter. But in actuality, it really did. So I had to take a step back and I had to look at myself.
Right.
And I had to say, you know what, Bridget, okay, if you're not bothered by it, then leave it alone.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, leave it alone. If you're not bothered by it, leave it alone.
Right. And it's amazing to me because I'll sit back and I'll hear people say that they're not bothered by it. If you're not bothered by something, well, if you go on first of all, come on, let's put your common sense hat on, okay? It's like people humiliate themselves and they don't even know they're humiliating themselves because somebody will say they are not bothered by something. I'm unbothered. I don't care. But you get on Facebook and you're talking about it. You're showing the world that you are bothered, boo-boo, because guess what? If I don't mess with you, you're not going to see me making posts about you. You're not going to hear me talking about you because I really don't care because when I don't mess with you, I really am unbothered in real life.
Exactly.
So that's the
Exactly.
difference, and people need to grow up. If you're unbothered, let the person go.
Exactly.
You don't have to talk about them, throw salt on their name. Let them go. You're unbothered.
Exactly.
If you have business and things going on, you don't have time for that petty stuff, man.
Exactly.
You really don't.
Exactly. I agree. And I always say that, if you are as busy as you say you are, then you wouldn't have time for it. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't. You wouldn't have time for it.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, exactly. So what are some things that you see that really, really gets underneath your skin?
As far as what?
Women.
Followers.
Mm-hmm.
Followers, women that are self-proclaimed bosses, but they don't move unless their clique is moving.
Right.
You're not a boss if you have to wait for your girls to say, let's do this.
Exactly.
You're not a boss if your friends say, I don't like her, so you don't go support her.
Exactly.
You're weak.
Exactly.
So I see a lot of weak women that are self-proclaimed bosses.
Exactly. And that's something that has always bothered me, because I'm just like, I know, people come and go, women come and go, friends come and go. But my thing, I've always felt
Real friends don't come and go.
And that's true. That is very true.
But people do. You absolutely
right.
right.
That is very true. And I've always felt like if I haven't shaded you, if I haven't done anything to you, why are you listening to what the next person is saying? Deal with me the way that I have dealt with you, because you don't know the circumstances behind that other situation.
Exactly.
So because of that, you cannot make a judgment on me when you don't know the whole story.
You're
So
absolutely right.
how do you handle that? Have you ever been put in a position like that?
Hey, they don't speak to me. I don't speak to them. I just be like, fuck them. but I mean, I can't say. Was that okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that just came out. See, I didn't think. Yeah, like it's not an issue to me, because
Right.
look, if you don't like me for no reason, man, you so petty. I don't want you in my world. I don't want no parts of you.
Exactly.
Because I'm one of the coolest people you will ever meet in your life.
Exactly.
I'm transparent. I am who I am.
Exactly.
I know people who change. They go around this group of people, they change.
Yes.
They go around that group of people,
Yes.
they change.
Yes.
They go around here, they don't want to curse. They don't want to. You're around these same chicks, they just chicks.
Right.
They're chicks.
Exactly.
I don't care
Exactly.
what they have on, they're chicks.
Right.
And they act the same way when they're at home, but they feel like they have to put on this air. I'm not
Exactly.
putting on the air for anybody.
Exactly.
In life.
Exactly.
It's either you
Exactly.
like me or you don't. You can put me in the boardroom, I'm gonna make something happen. You can put me in the hood, I'm good. I'm gonna be the same. Like,
Right.
I just don't change. But we have all these, oh girl, I could go on and on and
Right,
on.
right,
Because I
right.
see it up close and personal.
Right.
Like, I'm just not gonna change. It's either you like me or you don't. And I know some people don't like me. I know for a fact. I know because people I communicate with so many people. There's so many people that talk to me and vent to me. There are people that don't have a clue that I know all the terrible things that they're saying about me right now. I know it, but when they see me, they hugging me. Some of them call me sis.
And those
But I know, but-
those are the ones I know that my mother used to always say, you can't throw the rock and hide your hand. Which means that you can't cause a confusion and commotion and then you fall back and act like you never did anything.
Yeah, let me tell you. And
Yeah.
that's why I pay it no mind, because I'm like, and I told Malika this, you look so stupid if you are talking about me like a dog
Right.
to other people, but then when you're taking pictures with me, you know how stupid you look? Do you know how stupid you look? If you're saying you don't like me, I'm this, I'm that,
Then
but
why
you're
do you
taking
wanna be
pictures
seen
with
in a
me.
picture with me?
Right. And like I said on Facebook the other day, and I made that public post, don't talk to me secretly and show me love if you can't show me love openly.
Exactly.
Because if I can watch you comment on 50 other people's Facebook posts, right? You can congratulate them. You can say all this nice stuff, but you can't say it
And
on
you
my
can't-
post.
and-
You
and
got to
you
come in
can't
my
say
inbox.
Good job. Exactly.
You can't say anything
You
on my
can't say
post.
good. It's too hard for you to say
You
good
can
job.
like
Yeah,
it.
I agree.
Sometimes you don't
I
like
agree.
it, but you can come in my inbox
I
and
agree.
tell me how I motivate you, this, that, and the third. But you can't say nothing on Facebook. But I
Exactly.
watch you say it on other people's
everybody
pages, on
else.
other people's
Yep.
posts. Guess what?
I agree.
I don't need you. I'm good, boo.
I
Talk
agree.
to me when you can talk to me and show me love openly. If you can't
Exactly.
show it openly and keep it real,
Exactly.
get on about your business, because I know why you can't. You can't do it openly because how you talk to me when you with your girls, because they don't
Yep.
mess with me.
Exactly.
But you really like
I
me,
agree.
but you such a follower, you don't want to show
Exactly.
your friends that you like me, so you get my inbox. That's why I put that post up. Stay on my inbox. If you can't congratulate me openly, if you can't
Exactly.
talk to me openly, don't talk to me at all.
Exactly.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. are.
Exactly.
Because that's not how I am. I congratulate people all the time. There's people I talk to, congratulate, share their stuff on Facebook. I never even met, but I see their stuff and I love what they're doing.
Exactly.
I love it.
It just happened to me today.
And motivate people I don't even know and congratulate
amazing
them.
happened for a young lady, and she posted it today. I don't know her from a can of paint, but I read her post and I thought it was awesome. And I don't know who she is, but I thought it was awesome, and I congratulated her. I think that I try to do the best I can, even if it's just through social media, as far as supporting people I never even met before.
Oh, I gotta tap on something. You just made something click in my head when you said social media and support. That's another problem that I have. I have a problem with people wanting support but not giving support.
Right.
There's so many people that want support and they expect support. When you really mess with somebody, you got to support them in real life. I mean, I'm just being honest. If you really mess with somebody, you have to support them in real life. Like, even if you can't sometime. Like, I told a young lady I was going to come to her birthday party.
Right.
I didn't make it to her birthday party. I said, you have Cash App? I bought a ticket because I told her I was going to come and she was looking forward to me coming.
Right.
But she's not like in my direct circle, but I told her I was going to do that, so I bought the ticket.
Exactly.
So it's just like you really have to get out and show people love in real life. Exactly. And that's another annoying thing that I see. I see people that are so eager to jump on bandwagons. They showing love to people that don't give a damn about them, but you got your people right here that you're not even showing love to. How backwards is that? These are the people that's riding with you, rocking with you, supporting you, coming to your events, sharing your posts, but you won't even do that for them. But you're going to go ahead and you know what, ride and support and push and jump on the train with somebody you won't even give you the time of day in real life.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that when it comes to that type of situation, those are the people that feel like they have something to gain? Because what I have noticed and what I have experienced is that you have those that will support those that they feel like they can gain something from.
I wish I could say something, but I can't.
Because it's like, just yesterday you didn't like her. Now today you think she's God's gift.
Yeah.
Is it because you feel like you have something to gain from it?
And most of them.
So what has changed in the interim at this point that now you feel something differently?
Fake. And it's sad. I mean, it's really like, I don't even have the answer to that, Bridget. I just feel like it's just a lot of fake love going on out here. And there's so many people, and I keep saying, I probably said this about 20 times since I've been here. It's so many people on coattails and riding you know what's. Like, I mean, they don't even care, man. They'll degrade themselves. It's like groupies. Even they're not rappers, but it's like, I sit back, I watch people, they like groupies. Look, I'm not gonna be nobody's groupie. I'm a grind from the bottom to the top. I've been doing it. People that know me know this. Some people that just met me just see it. I know what I'm capable of doing. I don't have to ride nobody's coattail. When I make it to the top, it's not a person on this planet that can say, oh, I got her there. No, my drive got me there. I might have, God put some people around me to help me. But you better believe, but you better believe the ones, you better believe the ones he put around me, I help them too. There's nobody around me that I can say, oh, I'm just benefiting. No, we benefiting from each other.
That's right.
Point blank, period.
Exactly.
So, and we just live in a world where you got a lot of coattail riders and people, morals go out the door when you got all these male groupies and female groupies. They just want to be a part of something. I don't want to be a part of nothing. It's either you with me or you not. Either way, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Exactly.
But it's not a lot of people that think like me. I must not rewind. There are a lot of people that think like me. It just seems like it's becoming the norm for all this fake love stuff. And it's because people want to come up. When you want to come up, you'll sell your soul to come up. But when you know you have that drive and you're going to make it happen, you feel like you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to kiss no ass. You ain't got to do nothing. Your friends your people can walk away. You know you're going to make it happen. Bye.
I tell you, there are some days that I will have so many, like 3 and 4 invites in one day. And I just be like, gosh, I can't make it there. She's going to be upset. I'm not going to be able to make it there. But sometimes I just be like, you know what, Bridget? At the end of the day, you're a one-man show. You ain't got nobody. So what you got to do is push yourself. Do you find that there are days that you have to push yourself?
I push myself every day, Bridget. And I think that's another reason why people don't understand why I grind so much. Some people will get this and some people won't and never will.
Right.
So, and this is my story, and a lot of people don't know my story, my testimony, but To have a doctor tell you in November you might not be alive in June,
Wow.
and you make it,
Right.
yeah, I'm happy to be alive. I don't have time for BS. I don't have time to waste any energy, to waste any minutes of my life.
Exactly.
To have a mild stroke and have my best friend and mother sitting in the hospital with me. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I drove myself to the hospital, Bridget. My body was crooked. I was like, at this point when I drove myself to the hospital, I got up out of the bed. I couldn't get my arms and legs together. My arm was up, my leg was down. I drove myself to the hospital. I could have died.
Exactly.
So I understand how precious life is. So
That's
all
right.
this nonsense going on, all these people wasting time beefing over dumb stuff, they can
Beefing
all get the hell
over
away from me, and I
dumb
mean
stuff.
that. I
Exactly.
know life is
Dumb
precious.
stuff.
And I have so many people around me fighting illnesses. I can't count how many people I love right now have cancer. I can't
Exactly.
count it, man. People out
Exactly.
here wasting their time. They
Exactly.
beefing over dumb stuff. Like, life is precious.
Yep.
It is. I'm about to get emotional. I'm trying not to, but
Don't.
man, you
It
just
might be the Prosecco though.
no, it's not. It's really not. It's not. It's my heart, because I see people struggling.
Right.
And then to see people wasting their time and energy on stuff, man, life is
Over
short.
dumb stuff.
You might not wake up tomorrow.
I agree.
Just think about how many people we know that were here yesterday and gone.
And gone.
Stroke, heart attack. They found out they have cancer this month and they gone in 2
Yep.
months. Man, I don't
Yep.
have time for
And
that.
you
And I
know
think
what?
that's
And-
why I'm the way I am.
And I say that as
Get it
far
together,
as even
Daniel. You don't hear crying. Maybe it is this shit. Go
right
ahead.
now, if you cry, I'm gonna tease you so bad. It's
I'm
gonna
not
be
crying.
unreal.
I don't cry. I only cry around certain people. Go ahead.
But I say that all the time, even with me, it's like, what, Bridget, there are people your age dying every day. Heart attacks, strokes. Let some of this shit go.
All of
Let it go.
though.
You can't control it. Let it go.
Bridget, that's why I'm happy
Let it
every
go.
day.
Yes.
I'm playing
Yes.
my music. I do my videos. Even when I came in here to my show last Thursday with a cane, I could barely walk.
Oh, no.
There were times my mother had to put me in a bath and give me a bath. I couldn't pick up a glass like this. My mother had to put it to my mouth because my fibromyalgia.
Right.
I keep pushing because once you let yourself go mentally, you gone.
Exactly.
I think that's why a lot of people, stuff happens to them because they give up mentally.
Right.
I don't care how I'm feeling. I keep pushing because I'm like, God woke me up. I'm still here. You got to keep pushing because you're still
Exactly.
here. So it's a blessing. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
I got a gift for you.
Now,
Don't let me drink all this stuff and I forget to
know.
give you a gift.
We gotta get to these our gifts. We exchanging gifts, y'all. Just because friendship, new beginnings, 2018.
That's right.
Time
Positive
to do things
vibes
differently.
only.
Exactly. It's time to do things differently. What are some closing remarks that you would give women going into the new year?
To be yourself, to accept people for who they are, to not hate people because they dress differently than you, they talk differently than you, they have different point of views, to accept that people are individuals, to accept that your friends are not going to be perfect. You're not a perfect friend. You don't expect your boyfriend, girlfriend to be perfect, your brothers and sisters, all of them get 1,000 chances. Why do you think your friend is supposed to be perfect?
Exactly.
You're not perfect. Just accept
Exactly.
people for who they are, work on yourself, and
Exactly.
just walk what you talk. And
Exactly.
you're not perfect. Nobody expects anybody to be perfect, but just work on yourself. Because like I said, it took me a long time to get to where I am. And you heard the stuff I said on here. Like, I have no shame in my game.
Right.
The woman that I am today, I thank God for it. I thank God that I started believing in God.
Exactly.
So
It allows you to be transparent because you
Yeah.
know where you were as to where you at now. And I'm not done yet. He's still working on me. I make mistakes. I fall down. But thank God I have the mindset to be able to get back up.
That's
Get my
right.
mind right and regroup.
that's right.
Exactly.
Let's toast to that.
So let's toast to New Year, 2018 on the rise.
Good health and
Yes,
getting
indeed.
money.
Now give me my gift.
And getting money. You got to say
Get my
that. It
gift.
into every toast. I hope they can see this. So let me tell you, this gift, I was thinking about business, right? I was
Okay.
like, Bridget is I'm talking about business. I
See,
called
you
business.
thinking on business. I'm thinking, okay, well,
It's
I'll wait till you
okay.
open my mic.
We're individuals, like I just said.
All right.
Bridget is a woman who's taking her business seriously. She's on the rise. So I got you some. Y'all see this big old box?
And y'all know I'm mad because now look at my little bag. I'm feeling
It's not
some
about the
kind of way.
size. It's not about the size. So you might want to take it over there and open it. I thought it would be something that you might be able to use since you're on the move. And
Oh my goodness.
yeah, open it up.
Oh Lord, I'm so mad at her.
Open it
Yeah,
up.
I'm so.
Open it up.
Oh, I love it. You must have known, honey,
A
child.
businesswoman
honey, child.
needs that.
Yes, because I have papers all over everywhere, and I
Yep.
love the gold handle. I love it. How did you know?
I didn't. I just figured. I'm like, okay, a businesswoman. I was thinking, what can I get her that I know she needs and could use?
Yes.
And it's still kind of fly. Like if you in a rush and you just want to grab it.
And I can take it with me because I have advertising contracts and stuff that I try to perfect.
Hold on, let me show my people watching. and Benita just said, what is it?
Hey, Benita.
This is what it is.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yes. And then look at the little gold handle.
And the cute little handle.
Yes. And I have this is so me, you guys.
You
guys see this card?
See?
It says, really at Christmas, we should limit ourselves to just a couple glasses of wine. Happy holidays. Love always, Dana Hicks, a.k.a. Dana Dane. I love it.
I'm glad you like it. Merry Christmas,
definitely,
baby.
Definitely. I love it.
I knew you could use
now
that.
Now you have to, and I hope that they are okay.
Girl, buy jewelry is always okay with me, honey.
I had to think. So, yeah, please let me know. And
I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Okay. I love jewelry, and you know I love jewelry.
Awesome.
And you got me more than one.
Oh, well, you can't have just one.
Okay,
you have to at least have
faith
two.
Makes all things possible. Oh, and look the little cute charms. Look,
exactly.
Y'all. You
yes.
see it? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And
then
I have one. Faith.
Right. And then I have one. See, this was creative. You thought about it.
Yes.
Angels above, please watch over those I love. How cute is that?
Yes.
Now y'all know I'm gonna double it up. That's
you
so
are an
cute.
angel to everyone. You help so many people without looking for anything in return.
Thank
I
you,
just
thank
thought
you,
that
thank
was
you.
awesome. So
And I love
those
it.
were perfect for you.
Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear.
I love the wine too.
Thank
you, baby.
So you can
Thank
take
you.
the bottle with you.
Oh no, I gotta drive to VA. I'm not messing with VA police. I'm good.
Exactly. So closing, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope everyone was able to take a little bit back with them and just kind of help you go into the new year, with a different mindset and just learning how to, love each other. You don't have to, hang with one another, but just learning how to respect and love the next woman.
You said it.
Exactly. It's just all about respect. It's time to start thinking differently. It's time to start doing differently. I always say, when you know better, you do better. So I had to, instead of stop saying that myself, I had to kind of take my own advice. Like, Bridget, you know better than this, so it's time for you to start doing better. So hopefully we all can go into the new year learning how to work more together so that each one of us can grow and we can prosper and we can get to the next level in life.
That's right.
So thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Cheers.
I am so glad to see you guys again this Sunday. I will be back again next Sunday. Well, no, actually, I won't be back next Sunday. I won't be doing a live broadcast because it is Christmas Eve. Christmas came so fast. I still have Christmas shopping to do. But, yeah, so I'll actually see you guys again on New Year's Eve. And I'll have with me author Mr. Keith Childs. It has a new book coming out in the spring of 2008 called Easy Prey, the Trilogy. So I will have him on New Year's Eve, and we're going to be talking about this new project that he has coming up. So you guys make sure that you have an amazing week. I will see you again in 2 weeks, same day, Sunday, same channel, www.listenvisionlive.com. I'll see you guys then.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.